What's going on, guys? Mitch here. Today we're taking a look at a new pair of sunglasses that I'm going to be trying out. You'll probably be seeing these guys in the vlog moving forward, as you've seen the Sutro Standards and the Sutro Lites. This guy is, I believe, called the Sutro Sweep. And all that is basically getting to is that this particular model has a little bit deeper of a sweep on the lens, no pun intended, down towards the bottom of your nose. Now, if you look at this sunglass and you think it looks very similar to the Sutro Lites, you would be correct. There's not a whole lot different about it. In fact, if I were to put money on it, I'm thinking, so here's a pair of the Sutro Lites. I have a feeling these are actually the same frame. Don't quote me on, you know what? Quote me on it, I don't care. I think these are the same frame, which would tell me that you can actually probably, if you really wanted to, probably just order a different lens for one. And maybe I'll try that in a different video. But anyway, we're taking a look at these guys. We're taking a look at the Sweep. Now, a couple things that kind of stand out to me in terms of why someone would want to pick this sunglass up over a standard Sutro or a Sutro Lite. Well, one, it's a lightweight. It's a lightweight setup, right? It does have the Prizm Road lens in this particular model, which is always good. I've always been a big fan of the Prizm Road design, and in fact, as I said, I do have all three of them right here. And they all have Prizm Road lenses in them, and that's not by accident. They're all terrific. I use them all the time, and I'm getting fingerprints all over them. But as you can kind of see, all very similar. And this is not the most ideal lighting to kind of show this, but you know, I did do a video as well, kind of differentiating these two guys, Sutro Standard with a Sutro Lite. And that video is already up on YouTube. Did really well, and got a lot of good feedback on that. But I think people who are going to be looking for the Sweep, it's a different sunglass compared to the Lite. In that it's just a different lens. But for the most part, if you like the Lite, you know, you're going to enjoy the Sweep because it's the same flippin' thing, just with a little bit more of nose coverage down low. And if it wasn't so difficult to overlap these and show, maybe I could actually do that. But hopefully that angle there is kind of going to show you. It's essentially the same size in the corners, I believe. Looks like it's the same depth, same size in the corners. It just sweeps down instead of across. So how's that going to translate on the trail or on the bike? Well, I'm thinking you're going to be able to see down in your peripheral a little bit better in this area down. If you're like me and you have a big parrot snout, you know, it's going to hide that. It's going to kind of give you a little bit more down there. The same features still apply on the rest of the sunglass that we're used to. We still have the O's on the side, which look really good. You know, it's an Oakley, you want to show it off and make sure your friends know that you're not rocking some of the other low-end models that ball bearings can go through. No comment on that. On the inside of the arms as well, now I know I did a video on this, talking about this. The inside of this is rubber, okay? And from a sport perspective, say you're playing baseball, running outside, trail running, cycling, just having that rubberized arm on the inside here is so helpful, and I really appreciate it. And that to me is the biggest differentiator between the Lites and the standard Sutro, other than the lenses themselves and the frame. But if we're looking at it, this is a standard Sutro. It's not rubberized. So to me, the standard Sutro, a lot of people wear for riding and stuff, but it's more of a sporty mixed with a lifestyle sunglass. Whereas to me, these guys are just a little bit more sporty all around, having that rubberized kind of frame arm there. Now, as well, the nose piece, it comes with a couple different ones, or it comes with a different one, depending on what you want to do there. But for me, the factory stalkers work definitely fine. And then, as I said, I obviously went with the Prizm Road lens. Now, these are removable. Just unclip that nose piece and you can pull it out. And perhaps in another video, I'll actually compare the three of these and pull it out. But I'll be honest, I'd like to get some time in to discuss these guys and get some real world feedback before I compare the three of them. Currently, my preference is the standard Sutro Lites. That is, to me, a more sport-oriented sunglass, and I definitely dig them, and that's what I tend to use. But I wanted to try these guys out. They had their, if you sign up for their flyer, MVP days, I think it was, you know, they do some really good deals. And you know what, as a road cyclist, it's never a bad idea to have more than one pair of sunglasses, just because something as simple as having to clean them before a ride, you know, inhibits me from wanting to wear them. So that's kind of it. I wanted to show that. I talked about the nose piece, the different shades of lens material. You can get all kinds of different options. You can custom build them to do certain frame colors that you want to do. So if you want to do black, white, pink, clear, orange, blue, whatever, you can do that on their custom program, which is a really good industry-leading setup. And then, yeah, the lens, the side, you can change the O's as well. I don't know how important that is, but if you want to customize it, you can actually go different lens, different arms, different frames, and kind of mix and match and really come up with a unique sunglass, you know, for your team, or if you just want to look a little different than the guys out there, then you certainly can. So that is it. That is the Sutro Sweep, and I'm excited to try them out and give you guys feedback. So any questions, leave them below. If I've missed something like I normally do, definitely let me know down so I can just make a note of it in the comments and take things from there. Okay, thanks for stopping by, guys, and see you out there. Cheers.